Hey guys, Fred Onosword, your realtor for life here, and today I'm joined by Ms. Pat WIATREK with SWBC Mortgage.
Hi, how's everyone doing? I'm excited to visit with y'all today and give you some pointers so you can plan the mortgage process.
So we're here today to explain the mortgage process from application to the closing table and maybe any possible out-of-pocket expenses you may have. So Pat, tell us about that. From application to the closing table and maybe any out-of-pocket expenses, what can a buyer expect?
Okay, so the first thing, of course, is getting that pre-qualification done. So I have the application at this point. You get a contract, we're ready to pull the trigger and move forward on making sure we have the proper documentation. When I say that, that's all the documentation like income, any documentation to back up employment. We do all of those things. We also prepare by ordering an appraisal. That's going to be one of the items that you're going to need to pay for up front. That ranges from $650 to $750. And once you pay that up front, that is applied to the bottom line of the closing costs that we will go into later. But once we put together your loan package, because my job as your loan officer, as your mortgage mama, is to make sure you're completely prepared so that when we submit that loan package, it looks beautiful to the underwriter, because that underwriter is the one that's going to be making the decisions based on government guidelines that you fit all the boxes, okay? So once we get that submitted, and once it's about a week process, and once it's submitted to underwriting, usually within 24 hours we have an answer. But I'm going to tell you, as your mortgage mama, I'm not going to drag you through the process until I know for sure we're going to get an approval for you. I would never do that because it does take some work, but that's where my job is going to make it easy for you. Once it goes into underwriting, you come out, you get your approval. And as SWBC, we always strive to meet and exceed our closing timeline so that we make sure and meet that closing date for you.
And that's really important from a real estate side of it, because again, we have a date set on the contract. We need to close by a certain date. And if you don't close by a certain date, the seller can get out of the deal and you've done all this work and all the expense for nothing. And it sounds to me like Pat does all the heavy lifting. She's going to get your information, she's going to get your application, submit it to the underwriter, and get you a loan and get you ready to go. And that's about what, a week or 10 days, something like that?
We could be ready in 10 days. I've closed a loan as early as 18 days, so it's all possible. And that's where what I need from you is just act fast. When I send you a mortgage checklist, it's going to list everything on there. I'm going to have another set of eyes, my processor, look at it. If there's something else that we need, you get it back to us right away. That's how we're going to make sure and close in time. That's where I need your help.
Well, that sounds like Pat does all the heavy lifting, obviously, and does all the work for us. So again, like I said, you want to get a hold of Pat at SWBC. She's going to do all the work for you. She's going to get you qualified, get your loan going, get it through the underwriter, and then you're going to get with me and we're going to make that closing date and we're going to make that dream a reality. Remember, if you have any questions, you can give me a call, Fred Onosword, your realtor for life, at 210-787-0674, or you can email me, fred@dwell-re.com. That's DWELL-re.com. And Pat, how are they going to get a hold of you?
Sure, they're going to email me at patricia.wiatrek@swbc.com, or call me or text me at 210-367-7756. Look forward to hearing from you.
That is just too easy, folks. Let me tell you, Pat's going to do all the work for you. I'm going to hold your hand through the process. Mortgage Mama's going to hold your hand through the process. So it's a win-win situation. Again, don't wait. Buy now. Now's the time to buy. Look for more videos on my YouTube channel, Fred Onosword, Realtor, Making Dreams a Reality. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.